Jackie, I think I can get back into this videotaping stuff. You know that? I think I can. So let's try it. What's going on, you guys? So it's been a minute, but I decided to make this video because we got something new that's going to be going in the 68. I'm going to go over that truck in a minute, but I want to go over this right now because, you know, it's new. It's in here in my shop and it's right in front of me. So you know how I have the bench seat in my truck, and I've always wanted buckets since day one. I've always wanted to put buckets in my truck, and I finally came across some buckets, and yeah, I don't know what year they came out of, but they're in great shape. They're already black. And the bench seat that's in my truck right now is red, but I already have like black door panels, black carpet. These will fit perfect. They will blend right in, and I think it'll make the truck look a little bit better, or look a lot better. But unfortunately, these brackets are totally different. They will not work in my truck because the bench seats, they only use 2 on this side and 2 on this side. They never made extra holes for swapping buckets in. I'm ripping these buckets out for this bracket and this track right here. So all in all, I'm gonna be taking the guts out of mine and putting these in for them to fit, and then I'll have the cross. So pretty much my dad is getting my bench seat out of my truck and we're putting in this, so it's back to its original form of a 3x3, because this is what this cab used to be. But I've been driving the truck. I just got back from KOA up in Michigan. It's a campground that we went to this weekend, and I drove the truck up there. It was a half hour up there and a half hour back, so truck did great. The only issue was I had a spark plug wire come off, and it was only like running on 7 cylinders, so I didn't really think about it. I did the old vice grip garage technique, just gonna ignore it and just gonna leave it until I got home, and then I found it. So this bench seat is going in my dad's truck. Unfortunately, this style is totally different from his truck. So in order for this bench seat to fit in his truck, we're going to have to drill new holes in his cab for 4 bolts to fit. But, you know, that's totally fine. You can make it fit your own way. He might be able to sit a little bit lower. But, yeah, so I measured everything. The track's going to fit. It's actually got enough adjustment to where, you know, everything can fit. But if you looked at the last clip, it had like a little bend to it. It's no big deal. When I take off everything, I'm going to beat them flat, and then everything will fit nice and perfectly. And you are probably going to wonder why am I putting buckets in when I have a gas tank right behind me? Well, I'm going to order the gas tank carpet kit from LMC black and put behind there, and then my uncle, the one that made my center console for my Ford, is going to make me another one that's going to come pretty much right where the bench seat's sitting right now, all the way up, and it's going to come back, and then maybe just a straight 90 up, just to where it kind of covers up the carpet. But if I'm going to get the carpet, I'm not going to do the 90. But that's going to do 2 cup holders, a radio slot, and 2 speakers, like 2 6x9s in it, so I can finally get a radio on this thing. And I might get the cover-up plate from LMC. Game plan for this truck, pretty much just the interior wise. I had my factory fusible link go out on me, and it pretty much cut out all the power to the truck. And after putting in a new fusible link, I got all my gauge lights to work again, so that's pretty cool. I can actually drive this truck at night without anything going berserk or no gauge lights, and the fuel gauge is going to E whenever I turn the headlights on. But I'm going to be changing the wiper motor too, because I got a new one, and I turned it on. the old one, and the wipers came up, and they didn't go back. So I had to take the wipers off because I was not driving around with wipers straight up. So, and this winter the cab lights are coming off. So never got them hooked up. So there's no point of having them up there, and they're just gonna be a bitch to wire up. So yep, gonna delete them, fill in the holes, just 3 holes, fill them in, weld them in, and just paint the top again. So actually, enjoy part 2 because the video is already long enough. So have a great night. Holy Moses, that's loud. Yeah.
Eyes of mine. What if